day, a labyrinth called school. Name school. Close enough. I am back again with my mom, and we're gonna continue through the second
Dying.
building.
Dying in the second building.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, the when you get to this where we saved, we have to go all the way back to where we came into this building because we ran past a bunch of stuff so that we could get to the savey board.
This way?
Yeah.
Is he gonna
Just
come?
go. No, he's not gonna come. Just go all the way down the end of the hall.
Oh, okay. Should I run?
Well, no, you don't want to alert him.
Oh, I didn't know if he was
No,
here.
he's still in the building, but he's like on the third or fourth floor, so you can actually do this part.
Oh, hey.
So yeah, there's a coin.
I got money.
You can open this. There's a letter. Other door. Other door. Other side.
Oh. This button?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, make sure you know your run button and your squat button and your lighter button.
Do you want to read this one?
Oh, the mental health of the students, the anxiety of students and their ineffective coping methods. Written by Tae Guin Lim. See, I can't do the names any better than you. School administrator, manager, and Korean language teacher. Many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. This is quite natural considering their state as adolescents. However, some students are using odd methods in an attempt to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that the students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. The real problem, however, is that some of these odd coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They are turning into a fanatic religion. Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. One of the main coping methods the students are using is the act of calling the dead. Using I don't think that should be using a Ouija board. Students attempt to call upon the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking the ghosts questions or even to predict the future. At a glance, it could be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance that can be safely ignored. However, that is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the student will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality, and in some extreme cases, the students exhibit a full-on psychological breakdown. This matter must be resolved for the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised until until a what?
I don't know.
Somebody stole the bottom half of the note.
Is there anything else in here?
Nope.
Okay.
That was important information, right? Okay, so the next door is the principal's office, and this is the room you're currently trying to get into. So we have to get a passcode.
Okay, what about this door?
That's where you came from, the other building. If you go through there, you're going to go back to the other building.
What about this door?
This is the faculty lounge. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's some papers. There's a tack on the table.
Oh. A pin.
Say across on the desks to your right, there's also a note. All teachers working night shift. The passcode to the principal's office has been changed due to a recent leak of the previous passcode. The passcode is on the chalkboard in the student department office, written with a piece of special chalk that is invisible under fluorescent light. The principal does not approve of others entering his office while he is away. Please use this passcode only in cases of emergency or special circumstances. Vice President Song Moon Lee of
Oh.
Yongdu High School. Note to the gym teacher. Please make sure to return the student department office key when your shift is over. You have a habit of leaving the key inside your gym jacket, making it difficult for the next shift to take over. Other faculty members are also advised to turn in their key after their shift is over.
Why is there a phone ringing?
Oh, you have to answer that because, it'll keep ringing so every time you run in here, it'll ring. You can hang it up now.
Oh.
But yeah, the janitor can hear that. So later, every time you run past, those open, but there's nothing ever in them.
Oh, okay.
There's a note on the front desk. Don't you want to turn?
Sure. Oriental Studies, interesting theory of 5 elements. Teacher, Vice Principal Sang Moon Lee. The theory of 5 elements is made up of a cycle of harmony and aversion. Harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and it is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow and is backwards movement in the cycle. The flow of aversion is as follows. Metal is greater than wood. Metal can cut through wood. Wood is greater than earth. Wood takes nutrients from earth. Earth is greater than water. Earth can block water from flowing. Water is greater than fire. Water extinguishes fire. Fire is greater than metal, as fire meets metal, and then as fire melts metal, and then the cycle repeats. The flow of harmony is as follows. Fire and earth. Fire returns to the earth after being exhausted. Earth and metal. Metal is extracted from earth. Metal and water. Metal becomes the source for water. Water and wood. Water raises wood. Wood and fire. As wood burns to create fire, and the circle resumes from the first. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all wrongs will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy.
So they're trying to explain all those talismans you're putting on the doors.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is, I think, behind the teacher desk over here on the right.
This one?
No, that's your other right.
Oh.
On the floor, there's a coin.
Yeah,
Okay, so now we're...
I can buy more milk.
For more milk. We're going to go out this door. You want to leave all these doors open as much as possible. Although he's probably going to shut them after you lure him down here. So next room.
This way?
No.
No, this way.
This door.
I'm good.
She's not scary at all. She's just sleeping. Doesn't she look like glasses? Oh, she's gone. Look. You breathed on her and now she melted through the floor.
I'm good.
Okay, there's money on the blanket.
Oh. Yay, more
There's a
milk.
note or a key right there for the lost and found room. And there's a note on the fridgie.
Did you just call it a fridgie?
It's a mini fridge. It's a fridgie.
That's adorable. Yondu newspaper spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Morse code is a communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley, Breese Morse second. Oh wait, is that a period? Oh no, it's his whole name. Samuel Finley Breese Morse that can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device due to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you do not need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send messages by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. For this characteristic, It appears often in books and movies where the main character is in danger, uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause about 3 short signals between sending of a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number as the signals. For example, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicates a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5 times 4 equals 20. Thus, you would analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Is that important?
It is if you're going to go back and try to find all the ghost stories.
No.
Okay, next room. Other way.
I know, I was just seeing if he was there.
He's not down there yet. Not until you get into the principal's office. Okay, so you can pick up the note.
Your turn.
Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 milligrams is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 milligrams of caffeine. Regular consumption of caffeinated products, such as coffee, can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypotension, and headache. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It is when caffeine is consumed in excess that it becomes a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine leads to the onset of harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dosage of caffeine is 150 milligrams, or about 50 to 200 cups of coffee. The lethal dose is much lower for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects. Like alcohol and nicotine, caffeine is a drug with addictive properties. But unlike the others, it does not have age restrictions. Therefore, it is important to better understand the properties of caffeine and moderate its consumption. Okay, don't drink 150 cups a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, okay, so on the bed.
Another crane.
And then on top of the medicine cabinet, not those.
Oh.
This one. There's a first aid kit. And then over, there's these glasses. You can pick these up. You have to get special lenses to coat them for a clue for another ghost story.
Oh.
You need to search the jacket. Now, this is the PE teacher's jacket, and this is the nurse's office. Because remember, he has a crush on the nurse.
Where's his jacket?
Hanging on the chair.
Oh.
So you gotta spin around it and reach into his pocket and get the key. You have to kind of move it around till the hand pops up. Because we need to go to the student department office upstairs to get the code to the principal's office. So now we're gonna go into this hallway, check the sinks.
Not seeing anything. Oh, a pen.
A savey pen. And then you can go in the bathrooms, check the bathrooms. You should always open the bathroom doors anyway and leave one of the stall doors open.
Actually, I'll open this one down here.
I don't know if it's the same. This bathroom's at a wonky angle. You want to quickly glance in all the sinks. I don't think there's anything in here. There's a note on the wall in this one.
Ghost in the music room. Many kinds of ghosts have been appearing in the music room. The most common one seen in this is the piano ghost. Apparently this ghost appears when it's dark and rainy and plays the piano alone. Another ghost sighting states that the stereo in the music supplies room turns itself on. It used to be in the music room but had to be moved to the supplies room when odd events began to happen. Most people believe it's caused by the music teacher who killed himself last year.
Good thing it's not dark and rainy.
Oh, look at me.
I know, but you don't even have any cute clothes. Too bad we couldn't transfer our DLC.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna go upstairs.
Is it this way?
No,
Oh, that's a wall.
that's the savey thing. It's next door to you. Not that way. To the right. It's this metal door. It's always the metal doors.
Yeah, but that one's metal too, so I thought it was that.
Oh, no.
Upstairs.
Up the stairs.
Just remembering my buttons. This one?
This one. Second floor. Bum, bum, bum. There's your next symbol.
That scared me. I thought the janitor was coming.
Okay, so you can check your... You can buy some more milk if you want.
Yeah. It's like my favorite part of the game.
Playing with the vending machine.
Yeah.
No, you know your favorite part is making friends with a janitor.
No, it's not. Can confirm.
That's right, because you haven't met the cool janitor.
I don't want to meet the cool janitor. No matter how cool he is.
Okay, so I checked the sinks real quick.
Maybe there'll be another coin so I can buy more milk. No.
No? Okay, bathrooms. I don't know if there's anything in these bathrooms, but we'll check. I know there's stuff on the third floor.
I just really don't want to run into the bathroom ghost again.
That ghost isn't in this building.
Good.
You can only see her in the first building, so if you don't... You should be careful. You should open the first bathroom stall because you might be able to see at a better angle from the back.
Oh, but I might not be able to reach it.
Yeah, if he follows you and sees you go in there, you're doomed. So you're gonna go over to the picture on the wall.
This one?
Yeah, you need to pick up that piece of photo that's stuck to it. Because that's a picture of a man. That's not actually part of that lady. And now we're gonna open this door.
Is this open?
Yes. This is the counselor office. You can pick up the letter on the table.
Treasure hunt. I found out a new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside it that unlocks the room. I am so close to winning this treasure hunt that I can almost taste it.
So you gotta collect the treasure pieces. There's some drugs on the floor.
Yay.
And that's all that's in here.
Weeson.
The painting on the wall is where you're gonna put those pieces when you find them all.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're gonna go in the next room.
This the same room, or is this a different one?
No, it's a different one. You need to use your key. This is the student office. Okay, in this room, there's a Lunchable on
thing.
top. Yeah, there's a pen. And then there's a Lunchable snack up on top. Ramen noodles. Oh, no, curry. Curry and rice. Instant lunch. Okay, now we have to read the chalkboard. This is a puzzle. That tells you what the number symbols are. Now when you look at the board, the middle symbol means not. So it's the first symbol, but not the part that looks like that. So you subtract that part from the first signal.
So it's 2.
2.
And then 8. And then...
That's actually the 4. It's just really scrunched
Oh,
up.
okay. And... the 1?
The 1, yeah.
So 2841.
Yep, and we're going to open the other door. In case you have to run through here.
This side? This
Yeah.
side.
And these doors are all locked, so we're going to go back downstairs to the principal's office.
Oh, is that the principal's code?
Yeah.
Oh no, I know what's coming. I don't want to look at the cameras.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Doo-doo, doo-doo,
Don't
doo-doo,
do this.
doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. All the way to the end of the hall.
I'm just gonna.
Look at that, the dog heard that alarm go off. Okay, so there's a letter.
The water to the main building has been disconnected due to an undetermined reason. However, a single sink in the science lab on the third floor of main building 2 still has running water. The students seem to find this disturbing. A major repair will be conducted to rectify our current water problem.
Yeah, I don't know
Res-
why that's disturbing. Because the water's turned off, but one sink still turns on.
I mean, it's like ghosts. It's like, oh, spooky, scary.
Yeah, but in this school, given everything that's happened, do you really think that's the scariest thing? This is kind of, I don't know if you really want to read this. You can kind of just pan down it. It's about the people that have died.
Um,
See, Na Young Han. That's So Young's sister.
okay. Unknown.
And then the crazy lady, a delusional woman who's been wandering around the school for 2 or 3 years. She trespasses on the grounds but does not show any concerning behavior. She may be involved in the accident 3 years ago. Wait, this part here is important. She exhibits a particular sensitivity to alarms, fire, and security. They cause her to have seizures.
Okay, so I need to remember that.
Yeah. Okay, that's a wooden handle. That's for that, remember that ghost story thing on the bulletin board that we read from the occult club? This said where you shake off the erasers in the
Dust.
hand yeah. This is the screw that goes into the bottom of the dustbin by the bathrooms in the first building that you can unlock a ghost story.
Oh.
So now you have to open the middle drawer, but it has a lock. So you're going to do this puzzle. You're going to put your thing on the scrolly print on the... No, not his name. The scrolly print to your left.
Like on the desk?
Yeah, where the hand is.
There's no hand.
Well, there was a second ago and you moved and...
Oh.
I'm not sure why you're so far away from it. Now you have to turn these into a pattern so that the fat end all faces in that direction. No, the other direction. You had it right the first time.
This way?
Yes.
They all have to face that way?
They all have to face that way.
Oh.
That one was already facing that
Yeah. I noticed.
way. It's because it's a pattern and the ones on the other side face the other direction. And now you can open that drawer because you unlocked it.
Oh.
You know, I looked all over the place thinking I could play this video, but apparently it's just a inanimate object that lets you access this wall.
I don't want to.
Well, we can't progress if you don't watch. We can't just sit in this room. That's boring.
I mean, it's fine.
Well, his gimpy leg. Oh, he got hurt fending off ghosts, and he still works at this school. So that was the room next door, the teacher's lounge. Obviously, you have to go get that key.
I'm good. Can he get in here?
No. I think they did this really good though. I mean, that's so like you're walking down a dark hall and you suddenly see the red light start flashing and you look at it and then you turn and look over your shoulder because you know
What
that
do
the
I do?
controls. You have to wait for him to leave. There's some drugs on the floor over by the couch. But essentially, we're going to go put our ear to the door and wait for him to leave.
Can you hear it?
I can't hear it at all. As I said, the only sound I hear comes from the television itself. And if we turn up the TV, we get double noise.
No, I heard it for a second, but I don't know if it's there or not.
Well, I know that he walks down the hall and he checks all the doors. And when he gets far enough down, you can open the door.
Well, how do I know if he's far enough down?
Usually it's because you can't hear the keys.
Well, I don't hear anything.
Okay, well, you can peek. If not, be ready to shut that door.
Oh, that's a dead end. Oh,
Okay, but he's way down there. You could have gone in the next room. Don't be shutting doors. Go into the next room.
which door is it?
Now go behind the table in the center. And squat. Because he's going to come and stick his head in this door. But at least from here you can kind of see his flashlight, so... Oh, I thought I wasn't going to sniffle when I did. Stupid allergies. See his flashlight? He just stuck his head in the... He's like right there.
Can you see me through this table?
No. He's blind. He can be standing on the other side of the table, and if you're squatting behind this table, he cannot see you.
Oh.
You can circle it while he circles around you, and he cannot see you.
Oh. So is he gonna go to this door now?
That door's closed, so
Oh.
we just want to watch him walk by, but it's easier than trying to sit behind that wooden door and guess.
I heard a jingle, a small jingle.
Well, I'm glad you can hear the sound, because...
Is it up there?
Yeah, so you can get that key. You gotta go stand on that chair. Get your circle up there. So now I have to go upstairs to the faculty office, which was next door to the student office. So you can open this door and then run back behind it. Not run, but if he's in the hall, go back behind that table. Uh-oh, back behind the table. Okay, go out the other door. He already saw you. Head for the bathroom.
Wrong door!
Head for the bathroom. This is why you opened the first door. Because he saw you. Now but he didn't see you. He knows you're in here. Run!
I can't. I'm literally stuck.
Now you gotta go do all that stuff again. So I said you have to have a door to get into so you can close it before he gets there. By the time you run down the hall into the bathroom, he's already in the doorway and he sees you go into the stall. I just think it's funny that he turns on the light. Like, I can't beat you in the dark. See, you're back here now.
Oh good, I get to watch this again.
It's not that bad, but now you have to sit and listen again for the key.
Oh
So you
man.
can... It's like, I see. You're in there. Pick up your drugs. And then you need to listen by the door for him to get far enough down the hallway so you can go into that.
I don't hear anything, but I don't want to go out there so soon. Oh wait, no, I do. No, I don't. Maybe I'm just hearing things.
I don't know, as I said, because the way the headphones go make the noise off and on. I can't hear anything but you and me talking.
Eh. So if I shut this, can he come in here? Like
Well,
if I open
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
but then
can't
why
come
can't
in
he get
there
in
right
now?
now, but essentially that's part of the game setup because it's another room. He can open the door and come in. He should be down at the end of the hall. So you need to go in this room. See, he's standing in the nurse's office looking in. See, if he doesn't come back and shut this door, then you can kind of use that door to creep and see if he's out there, but you have to watch for his flashlight and his keys to see if he's coming.
Well, since neither of us can really hear the keys, it's gonna be up to that flashlight. What happens if I'm on the chair and he comes in?
He hits you.
Oh.
It's not a safety zone. It's not like, oh yes, I'm in the safe chair. Don't hit me, please. He
I
just
like safety chairs.
even if that was the case, he'd just wait till you step down. You'd be at a standoff because you'd refuse to get off the chair and he wouldn't leave. So go peek out the door. You might have been farther down and not heard you open it this time. Wait, no, go back. Oh, he's coming back, okay. Because he closed that main door, so I was hoping he actually would have just gone out it, but... If you watch the other door, you'll know when he's coming by. You should see the flashlight. Luckily, the flashlight actually can go through the walls and stuff.
Now I can hear the jingle jangles.
Good for you. Still can't hear it. There he is.
I think it's because you have noise canceling headphones. I think that's.
These cheap broken headphones cancel the noise.
I think so.
Because, yeah, all I can hear is me and you. Okay, so you can at least go get the key off the... You have to listen for him.
I hear ambiance. I hear jingles. Does he just open doors on his own?
No.
Oh.
Unless he has a reason to think you're in there, he doesn't open the doors. And since he already checked and closed it... But sometimes he paces in the hallway, so depending on how, you know, good you are, you could lose him in the bathrooms if you let him chase you in a circle around classroom. You would go in one door, out one door, close the doors behind you, slow them down, go out the big door, close the door behind you, go into the bathroom, close the door behind you.
That sounds like a lot of effort, though. Okay, so he can either be left or right here? Or do you think
No,
he
only
more...
one. Wait, what do you mean?
Like, he could be down this side of the hallway, and
He
this
could?
side of the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not a dead end right here.
No, because the principal's office is that way. Okay, run. Get up. Run. Go out the other door.
Please be the right door. This way. I forgot to open the
Go
bathroom
in this
stall
door.
again.
Where are you going that way? Go that way. Run down there. He's chasing. Close this door. Okay, never mind.
Late.
Open this door. Close it.
Oh, too late.
Close this door. Oh. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work if you don't close the door. He knows you're in here.
It's fine.
He turned the light on.
It's fine. He thinks I'm in the last hall. Again.
It's because you closed the door, so he doesn't know which one you're in. And he doesn't know how to open doors. So he's going to keep checking. Sometimes he'll open all the doors. So you better be careful. Because he saw you go in here.
Please, no.
So he's trying to decide if you're a ghost. Or if he should check all these stalls. Oh, he turned the light off. You got away.
Did he shut the door with his mind?
All the doors automatically close when the janitor passes through.
He's not a genius.
Okay,
a
but
psychic.
You want to wait a second just because he can
Hear the bathroom door.
open. Yeah, the stall door open. And since I can't hear any of his jingling,
I can hear it once in a blue moon.
he probably checked the other bathroom and closed that door, and then he'll go back down the hall. If you're lucky, he'll go back down the hall, close the door behind him, and you can creep up the open doorway to the stairs.
This is a tragedy. I'm gonna die again.
Now you can go ahead, probably open the bathroom door and creep over to the other door and listen. Because you can open this door and run back into the stall, but you are in squatting position, which really hampers things. And then wait and see if he comes to check it out.
I keep thinking the rain is his flashlight on that window.
What window?
The one outside the door.
Oh, that way over there?
Yeah, I keep thinking that's his flashlight.
Okay, well, he isn't checking this door, so you want to stand up, creep out there, and see if you can see him. Okay, so he went back in there because he closed the door behind him. So we want to go upstairs. And we just need to get into that room. No, not that way.
Which room is it?
The one not open. The one with the lock on it.
This one?
Yeah, but I think it's on the other door.
Now what?
Go touch the tape, or go take the cassette out of the... Eject it. You actually have to push the eject button. Push the eject button.
Where?
Well, you were on it. You click on it. There's a buttons on the bottom. Click the eject button. I know the cassette players are a little outdated for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, if it isn't my Whereas the girl
Oh,
in the
she
pink
just
let
magically
me
shuts
follow
doors too?
around
Mm-hmm.
like a puppy dog.
This sounds creepy and this sounds mean.
You're waiting for her. You said you liked her.
I do, but that just sounded weird.
Are you flirting with me right now? So what? If I don't trust you completely.
Alright, janitor, what did you do?
Let go of me.
She's like, ah, you're groping me.
It's totally fine without your help.
Excuse me, you couldn't have gotten into the one room without me.
What's wrong with this building? Why does it shake all the time?
It's on a
I'm
sinkhole.
out of here. You can leave or stay and find So Young. Whatever.
Okay, now he's gonna magically know you're here.
So what do I do?
So you're just gonna kind of hide, creep around, pick up the stuff. But if you were to open the door and go out there, there's a good chance he's out in the hallway somewhere.
Where's the stuff?
Okay, first off, you need to open this brown door, but he'll probably hear you if he's out there. So you want to open the door and then get behind these desks. Just in case. And you don't want to be right here. You want to be like on the back, in between them.
Like here?
Yeah, because if he goes to in, if he hears it, he'll come in and immediately go to that door. And
Well,
if
what
you're
if he goes
sitting-
through that door? And he walks by and I'm like right here.
You're behind desks. Okay, so he didn't obviously come running, so you need to go in this room. You're going to get the letter. There's a typewriter letter by the air conditioner. On the floor. It's a typewriter letter. It's very small.
Oh. For some reason I thought you meant like a letter written, not like the button.
And then there's a note, and you need this key.
Your turn.
Get rid of the broken stereo system in the music supplies room. The rumor that the broken stereo plays by itself is causing even more chaos in the student community, which is already in disarray. The students won't even enter the music room. Since it belonged to Ji-won Kim, who killed himself last year, put it away with the rest of his personal artifacts in the lost and found room. And then there's a key to the science lab.
Oh good, so I can go play with that faucet.
Not yet, but yeah, we need to go to up to the third floor next. So essentially we need to pick up the stuff in this room. So he can't hear you, so get up and walk. There are some things on the desk. There's a note on the blackboard. Not that blackboard. You were looking right at it when I said that.
But oh, I didn't know that was another blackboard. I thought that was like a shelf.
New Advanced Mathematics class. To better encourage students to excel in mathematics, we are designating Junior Homeroom 7 as the new Advanced Mathematics class. From now on, top students in mathematics will receive math lessons according to their level during 5th period. We ask all homeroom teachers to relay this announcement to their classes and submit a list of their qualifying students by next week. That is all. So those are what you're collecting those math squares for. They go on the board in that room.
Oh.
There's a letter over here on the front of this desk.
This
Yeah,
desk?
no, that's a table.
Oh, this desk.
Right there.
Inappropriate rumors in the school. Games like treasure hunting are becoming a quick spreading fad among the students, but this is no average treasure hunt. It's to find the CD which belongs to the deceased music teacher who committed suicide on school premises last year. The rumor is that Mr. Kim, the music teacher, had left a CD before his death which contains his last words and the secret of the school. According to the students, The clues Mr. Kim has left are being found periodically, raising the credibility of the rumor. This rumor has come to the point where it's disturbing classes. Some students are even known to bet huge amounts of money on this. All homeroom teachers are advised to be aware of the situation and to pay special attention in regards to this issue.
So see, all these notes have to do with the music teacher, so obviously you have to do something in the music room.
Is that it?
That's it. So we gotta bust out of this room.
Which way are we going from here?
You're gonna go left back to the staircase. So essentially, if you can get to the bathroom, or if you don't see him, and go up the stairs to the 3rd floor. Because it's possible he's still downstairs closing doors. So if you can creep up that, keep going, and go up to the 3rd floor.
Sorry, I ran. I panicked.
Yeah, you ruined that because you were ahead of him. And you gotta get into this bathroom with him right behind you is not gonna work. You're gonna have to circle past him, go back downstairs, and go into the other bathroom. If you can at all close any of these doors, get into your bathroom stall. Just go in all the way.
I am. I tried. It wouldn't open. Yeah, like I ran in there and it just would not register me in there.
You have to run into the back wall. You have
I
to go,
did,
because
and
you
it-
can literally stand in the toilet and search the trash cans and stuff, and
I
it
must
won't
have hit a
close that
trash
door.
can or something.
The trash can's against the back wall.
Well, I hit something because I ran forward and I wasn't moving.
Okay, so you're back in here just after she left, so you can collect all the stuff we already read. You're gonna have to open that door and then hide in case he's out there. I think there's a red thumbtack on that blackboard too that we missed, now that I think about it. On that back one.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're actually pretty lucky because normally that screaming lady would have popped up in your face about 3 times by now.
Oh, good. Now that you said that, she's gonna show up like 6.
Yeah, see, and you don't have that far to go. The next cutscene is in the science room in the back lab. So, you know, you just have to get that key and get upstairs. And you were doing pretty good if he follows the same. So you need the typewriter letter.
Oh, I moved down. And then this. And then
Key.
this.
And then you can see, I think there's a tack on that blackboard. Okay, so obviously you want to not run, but you can't walk to behind the desks quickly and squat if you're squatting. Open the door and go. He's right there. So get behind the desks. Behind the desk, squat. Squat. He's checking out the student. Squat till you're behind that computer right in front of you, so you can actually see him. See his head's in the door. I can see his bald head.
Yeah.
See, and he closed the door. But this is the last, like, the only thing past this is the lost and found, which you don't need to be in yet. So, and that door is closed. So, depending on how long he walks back and forth, if he goes back out the... And you know why it is? Because he was on the stairs when you found him, so that's where he respawned. You be careful. he's had time to walk to the end of the hall and then walk back past you to the other doors. I don't know if you can hear his jingling at all.
No, not at all.
So there's his flashlight, see? You hear that music? That means he's close.
The ambiance.
Yeah. That. I don't know, you're too close to the door. I can't tell if he's like past the other door or not, because since you're sitting there, if you can't hear him, then you need to be able to rely on his flashlight, and you can't do that with your face in a door. Because you can't tell if he passed the other door. He might have been going back, in which case it might be better to open this door down here. You just open it, you need to walk, open it, and then walk back behind the desk and immediately squat.
These computers really suck.
Why?
Because I can't see anything.
Well, you can squat to like practically the middle of the... As I said, he can't see you because you're behind. And he didn't come running, so you can probably creep over and peek. Because all the doors are shut, so in this case, he's not like looking at another door, so he didn't notice. Just don't creep all the way out.
Oh,
So you're at the end of the hall. Yeah, see, he already left. So you can creep to the end and listen at the door. But like the big doors in the other building, the big doors here are the ones he hears the most. These and the staircase doors. And since we had bathroom doors and stuff open, he's probably out there closing bathroom doors and stuff too. So you'll have to
Should I just open it?
Well, I'd be standing if I was opening it. Okay, remember he can hear these doors, so go open your bathroom doors. See, now you gotta go back to your building. Run back to your building. Run into your building and squat behind a desk. Just hurry up, get in there and squat behind a desk. Squat. Never mind, run around the desk.
I'm sorry, my squat button doesn't work.
Run back out. When you run through this door at the end of the hallway, close it behind you. Just click on it. Don't stop if you miss it. Go into the bathroom. See, because it takes him time to open the doors. I don't know why when they open and close as he passes through them automatically, but see, he's out there looking. He doesn't even know you're in the bathroom. He'll come check because the door is open, but do you hear his keys at all?
Do you think I hear his keys?
Well, you were telling me before you could hear them, so I thought
Yeah,
maybe...
barely, but now I can't.
Because I don't even see his flashlight panning around out there, and he didn't come check the bathroom door, which makes me think that he might have thought you went up the stairs.
So now what?
So you probably can creep out of the bathroom. See if you can see his flashlight down there.
I'm stuck on something.
It's the door jams. It's always that way when you're creeping. If you're walking, you don't get stuck on them as much.
No.
No, so he probably went back upstairs and he'll hear this door. So you
Open it
want
and then
to,
go back into the bathroom.
yeah, and see how if he comes running. Luckily, he'll come running out into the room and pan his flashlight around. So if he heard you open the door, you'll see, if nothing else, the should be the fan of the light.
Yeah.
Also on the third, I think it's the third floor, might have a savey board.
Good.
So if you get to the top of the stairs, it's in the same spot in the little hallway next to the stairs. You can run over and save, so at least you won't have to go back as far. Okay, so he didn't come running and check the door, so I'm going to assume he didn't hear you. So open the door. Just kind of make your way slowly. Because you need to get up to the third floor. Now there's a good chance that he's on the third floor, so you know, take just remember when you crouch, your whatever you called it, you get caught on things a lot easier. Now see, this is kind of, you have to kind of listen because this is hit or miss. You're gonna have to get into the bathroom as quickly as possible, because if he's in that hallway, he'll come through that door. So when you open it, immediately head into the bathroom and immediately head into the first stall.
Do you know if the bathroom is to the left or the right?
It's to the left.
Oh,
The
okay,
floors
it's the
are
same
all
layout?
exactly, yeah, the layout is exactly the same.
He's right there.
So go upstairs around this corner and watch. No, you crouch down just enough so you can see his light. You don't want him to see you, because you want to know if he's going down or going up. So if the keys suddenly get loud, then we need to get up these stairs without running. He's coming. Walk up. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, he heard you. And there's nothing up here. So you're going to have to get past him, back
Hey,
down to the
friend.
bathroom. You probably should have just gone through the third floor. He's going to have closed all the doors. And he's right behind you.
Dang it, every time. Why does he block the door?
Well, you kind of run into a dead end, so... But you've died enough times, he shouldn't be so scary, so you should just go for it.
No, now it's just frustrating.
Well, because you're back in this room, so collect all your stuff. The note. You need to take the cassette, too. So I don't know if we ever took that, but you need that in your inventory.
Didn't we take that before we did the cutscene?
Did you you ejected it and put it away, right? It's in your backpack? Under essential items. Yeah, okay. And then the stuff in the room. No, okay, so go get the stuff out of the room.
Oh, the key. I was like, what else is in here?
And you can open the far door too, because if he's checking the beginning doors. Besides, it helps because if you have to race through these rooms to circle around him.
Oh, I guess I should stand.
Okay, so he's not even up here. Oh, there he is. Okay. There's a nice walkway. Duck. Okay. He's gonna look, which means you gotta be able to see him so you can circle around the desk. He's gonna come in here. You can't see him.
I can see his flashlight.
Will you see it if he suddenly comes to the end and walks down the side?
I don't want to be like too far out though so that he can see me.
He's coming, so you gotta circle around past him. Because he's gonna circle all the way around, and you gotta circle around and dodge him. And he'll get yay far, and then he'll turn around and come back. He might go out the other door, or he'll turn around and come back.
I love these chairs.
Creep out. Oh, no, never mind. You're too... As I say, you could totally creep out that door now. Well, he's in here checking all this stuff. He'll probably go check in that room. So if you get close to the door, you can go out the door.
He went out that door. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so creep back around so you can see. Oh, I was gonna say it would be nice if he'd have left that door open, but I guess not. But yeah, you can totally be walking around a student desk. I mean, we're talking a little square student desk and circling it with him on the other side, and he won't see you.
He's over there. I saw his flashlight over there.
So that's the end of the hall. There's the lost and found door, and then the end of the hall. So he'll pan around and then probably make his way back towards the other end. So you should see the flashlight past that door, and then it'll pass the next door. And that light on that post is not his flashlight.
What?
See the light flickering up and down that metal post? That's not his flashlight. On the window.
Oh.
Shining up and down. That's not from his flashlight.
I didn't think so. His flashlight's yellow.
Well, I know, but it's like... like... But yeah, the idea is that there's this nice walkway from one door to the other. So if you run in here, you run straight along that wall to the other door and go out it and close it behind you. Then he's got to come in, close that door, go out the next door, and you can gain some ground on him, get to the end of the hall.
My problem with that is that I'm going to have problems closing this door again. Because I'm really bad at closing doors, apparently. Yeah.
Well, you obviously had enough time to walk over to the desk and hide, which means that you should have had enough time to get out there, turn around and close the door if you've actually had to face it. So you go open the far door and see if he's out there.
God, the noises are getting me.
I know, we turn those down.
Right?
Usually they're much louder.
So I should try and go to the bathroom then?
Yeah, and remember, he's probably going to have closed all your doors. So you're going to... If you open the door and he's there, you need to book it back to that lounge and hide behind a desk. And remember I said he can hear those doors. So you need to go in here, open this door, open your bathroom door. And then I would wait. I would not go into the stall.
Well, you said wait while I was walking in.
I would just crouch by the edge of the door and see if he comes running, because then you could stand up and walk into the stall if he does come back down the stairs. You know, because last time we were trying to get to the 3rd floor, he was coming out of the 3rd floor and saw us when he's on his way up to the 4th floor.
So is this building as long as the last one?
What do you mean?
Like, I know the next cutscene is in the science lab.
Well, it goes a little faster, but yeah, you are kind of spending a lot of time hiding.
Well, not all of us are good at this game, Mom.
I wasn't good at it first either.
You didn't also start on hard mode.
Yeah, but you're starting knowing where everything is.
Not really. I know what's gonna happen, but I don't know where it is.
You did not start with no info.
You knew what we watched on the YouTube.
Okay, so go back out the bathroom door. Yeah, well, so do you. It should be helping you. Okay, we need to open this door and then go stand in the bathroom and see if he comes running. Or you can squat in the doorway if you want. But if you wait to see if he comes charging out into the entryway. Now, if you're really brave, what you would ideally do is run in circles in front of that door and then creep down to towards the 1st floor, where you can watch him come running down to check. And then if he actually were to come check all these doors, you could creep past him up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, but we went over that I belong in Weenie Hut General. So we good?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if we wait, we might actually catch him. No, I mean go into the stairway. Instead of going all the way up where we were before, maybe we can catch him coming out of the 3rd floor, going up to the 4th instead of in between. So go up so you can see the door. See, and if you're here, open it and then come back down instead of going up this time, and see because maybe if he's making his way upstairs. Okay, go up and creep and see if you can see him if his door's open.
No.
No, okay, so go ahead and make it to the bathroom. And we'll see if he heard any of that. Because he was on his way up to the 4th floor when we saw him, so he should spawn there, so he might be above you.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, see, he heard us. I mean, there's not a lot of steps left. It just depends on how much time we spend hiding.
Knowing me, it's gonna be a lot.
So we saw his flashlight. So did he go down the hallway or did he turn around and go back into the staircase?
I don't know. Do I creep out? Or do I wait?
You can creep out to the doorway. Just be prepared to run back into your stall.
He went
Okay,
back
so
down the hall.
Yeah, the door is open. So there should be a savey thing on the wall. You can pick up some more milk.
Yay.
Um,
Over here?
yeah. So at least you won't have to go any farther back than this.
Yay.
This has only got 2 classrooms on this floor, so
I'll come hide in the bathroom.
Well, I don't
I'll
want you
peek
to
in the
hide.
door.
see, because it's possible that he panned the light around and then went elsewhere.
I'm glad I just kind of vibrate while I'm standing here.
You're squatting. Wouldn't your legs start to quiver a little if you were stuck in that position?
I guess.
You just have to think of it when you get stuck on stuff, it's because your foot fell asleep. It's trying to be true to life.
So now what?
Okay, I think you're just going to have to go check that door. At least you saved. And if you see him, you could totally book it back to the bathroom if you're... Because he can see you go in there. Okay, see, no. Okay, go down here. Open this door. Right here. Right here.
Open.
Key.
Oh.
That's all that trouble we did was to get the key. Now we're going to go straight to that back room before he comes and hears you.
This one?
This one.
Who's there? Don't come any closer.
That'll be nice.
Eamon? Is it really you? It's too dark to see well.
Here's the moment of truth.
Please.
Did you make friends enough for her to stay with you?
Turn on the light!
That would be in reference to the crazy lady roaming the school grounds that seems to be harmless, according to the letter.
Oh, man. I'll ask her if she's okay.
Yeah, I'm alright. I was just a little surprised. It's a good thing we're here together, though. This school is so old. It's always scary in here. But tonight, I think it's even worse. They say many people committed suicide here. Apparently it was at its worst when the school was new. They had to use talismans and even called for an exorcism. My old music teacher used to tell me this stuff. He was interested in this sort of thing. That is, till all of a sudden, he killed himself.
In
In
that music room. Down there.
What
Did you
was
hear that?
Tell me, did you hear a piano just now? It's coming from the music room.
Okay, see, for this
Go inside
part,
first.
you don't have to worry about the janitor.
Yay.
So we're going to go to the music room.
Is that over here?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can go back into the science room and collect whatever junk is in here since she's standing here.
What's in
There,
here?
there's something on the floor between the tables, I think. Other side. A pen. And then back by the trash can, is there anything? No. Okay, so go into this room. There's an article on the floor. On March 15th, around 9:50 p.m., there was a fire in the home economics room at Y High School in Seoul, killing one female student. The fire damaged hundreds of dollars worth of property but caused little structural damage. This was only a small fire that was put out in a matter of minutes, and yet it still killed somebody. The accident happened right after the end of night classes, so most students were out of the building. But one student was killed while waiting for her mother. She was suffering from asthma, and the police believe that she died from an asthma attack triggered by the sudden fire. The authorities are investigating further to determine her exact cause of death.
Okay.
Okay,
That
back to the music room. You can go out this door, that way it's open in case you have to run through here.
Hello. This one?
Yep.
Oh, good. I remember this puzzle. I don't remember the answer, though. Oh.
It helps if we could hear the music. Do, 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 do.
No.
No, it's the one right next to it.
Oh, look. Convenient.
You gotta open the little front of the table there.
This table?
The bench.
Oh.
The piano bench. And then there's some drugs behind the piano.
Doge.
You didn't pick up the stuff in the piano bench?
Well, I was trying to get the drugs.
Well, you can get them next time. She's back.
Hey, Ji-Shang. Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Is that so? I didn't know. Sorry. Let's get going. I was too busy
She still don't like you.
so young.
Man.
That orange-haired girl's like, ugh, him.
Come on. What are you doing? Wouldn't it be smarter to stay together? Don't you get it? He doesn't care at all about us. And even if you're in the same class as him, can he be trusted? Well, he probably doesn't know his way around here yet. So what? We don't know him at all. Look at this. Fine. Do what you
Good
want.
job.
Yay!
You have just saved yourself for the janitor for the rest of this building.
Yes!
If she didn't love you enough, she'd leave and you'd have the janitor with you. So now we're going to go
Thank
back into
you.
the... He's like, pat, pat, pat. You're going to go get the drugs on the floor. Or you have to go from the other side.
Oh. Oh, God.
She's following you. Okay, you get the note on the...
An upside-down clock pendulum. His voice shall be the key to unlocking the secret of music appreciation.
That is code for you will use the pendulum to solve the code in the music appreciation room. Okay. Look at your picture in your backpack. There's also milk on the floor by the trash can.
Oh, hey.
I know it's kind of gross. Somebody threw away their milk and you're taking it. Flip it
This
over.
one. 7582.
Yeah, I guess.
Hello.
She's helping. This is the penalty you pay for taking her with you. Okay, back right corner. Last piece of the picture. And then behind you, there should be either a weight or a spider. No, on the shelf behind you. Like when you were looking at the picture. Behind you. Turn, turn. Keep,
Hello.
keep turning. It's on this shelf. Is this? No? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I am mistaken. It's been a while. It could be the science one. We might have missed it in the science lab, so we'll have to check that after everything's done. Okay, so she's with you, but she's not going to follow you when you go back downstairs. But you do need to go back downstairs. And you'll be safe because she's with you, but not with you.
Okay, so I can't get caught by the janitor
No,
downstairs?
no.
So you said there's maybe a thing in here?
Yeah, in the back room, in the cabinet, there's, I think, a weight. Other side. Or a spider. There's the weight. It's in the second from the right.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so now, see, she'll get to the stairs and then she'll wait for you at the stairs because she wants to go upstairs.
Seems that student was
Also, did we check for any other freebie stuff here?
the school tried to say it was just
No, there was a thing over here, I think. That we picked up.
Okay, there's a coin on the ground in the girls' bathroom.
This one.
All the way at the end. Right there. Also, in the girls' bathroom sink. No, the sink at the end, the utility sink.
Oh. This thing?
No, no,
Oh.
no. Turn around. No. Back by the bathroom stalls. There's a sink at the end.
A pin.
Okay, now go look go in the bathroom. Go back in the bathroom.
Oh,
Go
this bathroom?
back. Yes. Go stand in front of the second mirror.
I don't want to.
Not that. Oh.
Nope. 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 I'm leaving. Open the door. I can
That
see
girl's
you. Okay.
That's what the cigarettes were for.
Yeah, I know. I realized that.
The smoking lady. Okay. So I don't know that there's anything in that bathroom. There's one of the trash cans has a I'm thinking it might be on the second or third floor. One of the trash cans has a one of those origami birds in it, but we'll have to look for that afterwards.
Okay. So
Downstairs, you got to put those picture pieces away. And
So
she's
is it this one
yeah,
over here?
to the right. Is it this? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, go put the picture pieces on. It's a picture of a man holding a vase.
Kind of looks like Dwight from Dead by Daylight.
Now, okay, now yeah, he's probably dead too. You need to go down to the lost and found now.
Is that all the way at the end of this hall?
Yep. Did you see that pot he's holding? You need to find that pot. And all things end up in the lost and found.
Like that pincushion. Like that girl just really wanted.
Yep. And you have a key already for this because
Oh.
we got it way at the beginning. It was on that desk.
That looks like I shouldn't grab it. Oh, that's the baby.
What you think it was?
The vase.
What, covered in steam with an umbilical cord dragging behind it?
Is this it?
Yeah. Okay, so now you need to look at it. The other side.
There's a remote.
Click on it. Just click. Okay. Now you have the remote to the stereo in the music room. Okay, there's also a letter in here and a pen
Where's the letter?
on the shelf right there.
Oh. Your turn.
To Ji-won Kim, please forgive me for not saying goodbye in person. I am being forced to leave, all because of a sick rumor. You should hear a rumor about me. Please do not pay attention to it. It's a story made up by people plotting against me. Once I leave, I'm sure you'll be bored because there will be no one left to entertain your ridiculous theories and ideas. For me, I'll be sad because there will be no one to understand my world of art. To ease the sadness of saying goodbye, I leave you a farewell gift. It is my painting of you holding your first art piece. I think you said you created that piece to hide something important, right? Anyway, I wish you good health and good luck in the future.
Oh, so that was to tell you to look in the vase.
Yeah.
Hey, a soccer ball.
Technically, since we got the key so early on, we could have come and looked and we might have found the note, but we wouldn't have been able to pick up the pot until after we put the pieces together. So now we need to go back to the music room.
Where's the music room?
You were just in it. Upstairs
yeah.
with the piano.
You could not make that rattling sound. That'd be great.
You can run. There's no janitor.
Hello.
She's still waiting to go up to the 4th floor, but
This one? No, this is the science room.
you need to go in the back room because the boom box is up on top of the shelf. You have to use your remote. And there's a CD
with a key stuck to it.
to the art room. So now we're going upstairs to the 4th floor. The final floor.
Yay.
But just think, you normally would have had to run back and forth and do all that with the janitor chasing you if you had not made it.
Where'd she go?
She's already up there. She's talking behind you.
Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, we'll come explore over here.
As they say, you can, but after you finish your time event, you'll be free to search everything and turn on all the lights. And look at her, she's dancing next to you.
She's doing a jibby.
That's the shack, right? Crystal's favorite dance.
Yeah.
I think you're good. You only used 1 and you got 8.
You can never have too much milk. I'm gonna just search these real quick. Oh, here's the thing. Hey, look! For more milk. Okay.
She's like,
This way?
yep,
There's a time to... Oh, is this the one with the baby?
yeah.
Oh. Is it this one?
That's the laboratory, the biology lab.
Oh.
Look at that walk. I like that walk. Choo, 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 choo.
Is this my timed event yet?
No, you have to get into that room. You're not even in the art room yet. You haven't even unlocked the door.
Oh.
That's why you have a
Is
key.
This
Science
is still
room.
the science room.
I find it's better not to open the science room door because when you're running back and forth later for your timed thing, one open door is helpful.
This is the art room I was talking about earlier.
Crystal sent us a message.
I always found that cute. It's like
She only wants to see janitors do the shack dance.
That room's locked.
Oh, good. This is where I die. So that's in the Lost and Found. So that's second floor.
Okay, so your time has started. You got 4 minutes. So yeah, down to the second floor.
Okay, so this is 3.
Third.
This is 2.
All the way to the end of the hall. And if you start to get blurry, you have to walk a little bit till, otherwise if you faint, it's game over.
Okay.
So now you have to cook it. So back up to the art room. It's kind of unfortunate because all the papers that explain what to do in that classroom you don't get to see, because by having her with you, it's a whole entire cutscene. So you don't actually get to search the art room like you would if you were by yourself. You would find the paper that says what to do.
Okay.
So put it in the oven. Click on the knob, the power button.
Good thing that just stands nicely. I'm just gonna grab that with my hands.
Yeah. Put it in your backpack.
So now what?
Run back to the sink, the one working sink.
Is that third floor?
Yeah, and cool it off. You don't need that milk right now.
I know.
You look like you were pausing next to it.
No, I was trying to not run.
It's right there,
Oh.
third floor, right there.
Oh no, I shut the door.
You can turn the light on too if you want, or you can use your lighter.
Okay, which one is it?
It's the third sink. Now you have to pick it up. No, yeah, okay. And you gotta go back up to the baby.
And this is
See?
where I die.
You still got 2 minutes.
No, this is where the baby's gonna grab me.
Okay. Yeah, but at least you know what I didn't know the first time. Don't get too close. Just creep forward until the circle becomes bigger. Okay, yeah, right there. Turn on your lighter. And then watch for the arrows. Oh, shake fast, fast, fast. Okay, good job. Chuck it. Oh. See, the first time I tried to match it to the back and forth of that picture of the left stick, it wasn't fast enough and it got me.
Oh.
Okay, so your timed event is done. So now you can turn on the lights, grab the stuff on the third and fourth floors that you missed, and make your way to the seal. Don't pick up the seal till the end. Okay, so coin. There's a pen in here on one of the tables behind you.
There's a note.
Or actually, the pen is on the floor, actually.
February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. He seemed like he enjoyed the chocolates even though he said otherwise. It's not even 100 days yet, but I feel like we've known each other for a long time. I hope this doesn't change. We know we love each other, but it's nerve-wracking sometimes. Are other people like us too? February 20th. I've caught a cold. I called him. Hearing him angry startled me, but also made me happy. It came off as awkwardly cute that someone like him, who rarely shows emotion, was worried about me. but is screaming, "Why the heck did you get sick?" The only way to express your concern? February 28th. I wonder if I got fat during the winter. I feel all bloated lately. He made fun of me for my weight gain. He didn't make it sound so bad. What I'm really upset about is the fact that he doesn't express his emotions. Blah. March 5th. Everyone's still getting used to the new term, but they all look happy. It's good seeing everyone again, talking and laughing together. But it was impossible to see him once school started. We both knew we were busy because of the schoolwork, but it didn't stop me from missing him. Lately, I've been feeling sluggish. I didn't think I'd get enough exercise during the winter break. March 14th, White Day. All the kids were buzzing over Gwen Jean all day. I think her boyfriend snuck into school last night to leave her a box of candy. Darn, the girl. She's practically been glowing with glee all day. I know I shouldn't feel this way, but I feel annoyed at her. He didn't do anything for me. I was so sad I could die. March 20th. It's too early to call it spring, I think. I'm down with a cold. My body is out of whack. I mean, I am a senior after all, but still. I talked to him on the phone today. He said something about the duties as a student and whatnot. He meant that we needed to take a break from seeing each other. I feel suddenly scared. I'm scared that I'll never see him again. March 25th. The midterm schedule is set. Today is our 100th day anniversary. We didn't even get to talk on the phone. I'm sure he is busy, but I desperately need to hear his voice and see his smiling face. I can hardly control my emotions. I keep thinking about killing myself. April 4th. With a sense of dread, I ran the pregnancy test. The result wasn't what I hoped it would be. Having a new life inside me was scary, but in a way made me feel better. I'm worried about his reaction. Should I tell him? Maybe he will take more interest in me. But at the same time, wouldn't I be a burden to him? April 8th. His reaction was unexpectedly cold and scary. He even threatened that he will never see me again if I didn't lose the baby. It scared me to death. But I will give birth to this baby no matter what. I am thankful to the new life inside me. I will keep it even if I have to die. I can't stop looking at the cover of the art book. It's a picture of a clay doll of a woman and her baby holding hands. Okay.
Okay, the pen is on the floor. Did you get that? It's back here between the back two desks. And then there's a note on the front desk. This is the thing that tells you what to do that you don't get to read.
Your turn.
Art midterm, creating a clay doll. Instructions. To complete the schedule, create the clay doll following the directions below. Materials. Use special educational clay purchased at school. Method. Knead the clay to form a certain shape. Dry it in a cool place. Use the electric kiln to fire it and cool it slowly under running water. Grading standards. The clay doll's appearance and color, 60%. Kneading methods and class participation, 30%. Presentation, 10%. So see, those are all the steps of what you needed to do, but because we had her with us, we can go to that room last. So go back out in the hallway.
So back into the science room? Do we go to the biology room?
The biology room.
What's this?
Well, if you light that and then squat a bunch of times, so get behind it. Now the other side.
I don't want to do this. I changed
Light
my
it.
mind.
And now squat back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till you're out of breath. Out of breath. Keep going. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Until everything's really, really blurry in your heart speed. Okay, get up. Get up. Now run away. The door is locked. Don't go that way. Walk. Now you need to circle around the desk and keep away from him until you're back to normal. The mannequin ghost can't get you. Don't let him get you. Pretend he's a janitor and you're circling the table. If he gets you, he doesn't show up in your as you've seen him. You have to do it again. So if you want him to show up on your ghost list, you actually have to keep alive until the mannequin goes back. Oh, he's getting close. Oh. This is the only really place to go because it locks you in the room and all those desks are against walls. And so if you go to the other end, it's a dead end and you get caught.
That's it?
That's it. He's done. Okay, so on the floor in front, there's...
I thought I didn't have my lighter out.
Kyung-hee's father passed away when she was young, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go to a vocational high school and start making money as soon as possible. Kyung-hee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had at escaping poverty. So against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kyung-hee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Y High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in first place. The number one student was a cheerful girl named Se-young. She had always been popular because of her smarts and kind nature. It was said her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Se-young could be confident and positive all the time. Kyung-hee had never once seen her study. She only ever saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Se-young always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kyung-hee wondered. She decided that Se-young must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kyung-hee chewed on her nails out of anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty forever if she didn't figure out a way to beat Se-young and become the top student. So she threw herself into her studies more than ever before. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her eyes could bore holes through her textbooks. As times passed, dark circles formed under her eyes. Finally, the exam that she had prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained that the exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing that she had aced it. I will finally beat her this time. Kyung-hee closed her eyes and could already imagine Se-young's tearful face. At last, the day they would receive their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions to the report cards. Some were crying, some were relieved, and some just didn't care. Kyung-hee looked at her report card with confidence. Then, her face twisted in shock. Second place. On the report card, it was written that she scored second best again. She turned to look at Se-young and saw her smiling brightly with her friends. She had lost to her again. Kyung-hee was so stunned after this that she could not focus during any of her classes. Only one thing filled her mind, and that was Se-young. How the hell could she beat me every time? It must be the expensive private lessons. But I don't have that kind of luxury. This means I could never beat her. It's over now. We will just have to live in poverty forever. Kyung-hee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder and ended up killing herself. A rumor spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It said that if you remain in the library to study until midnight, a girl will glare at you with her chin resting on her hands before suddenly disappearing. Remember the report card? Second best. Okay, so by the janitor, or not the janitor, the mannequin's feet, there's a coin. And then you want to go into the lab room, or the storage room, and there's a spider in the glass case on the left, all the way at the end.
Is that it?
That's all that's in here.
You stay there.
We'll go out this door. We need to go down to the end of the hall.
This way.
This way, yeah.
Okay, so this is the art room. Is this still the art room?
Yeah, but I don't think that door opens because all those desks are piled in front of it. Is there anything down here? No, okay. Alrighty, you can grab the milk at the end of the hall. Check your bathrooms. One of the boys' urinals has a weight in it, or bathrooms, so we're gonna have to check that. I'm not sure which floor it's on. That's your milk. Right there, to your right. Just because I know how much you like the milk.
I do like my milk.
I don't know if there's anything in the sink. Actually, did you check the sink when she was standing with you, or was that just the other floor? No, okay. Because the bathroom doors were closed, so I didn't know if you had walked over there. Okay, it's actually in the toilet stalls, not the urinals. So one of them... Okay, and put your mouse over the blue trash cans too, because we're still missing a crane. And it's only the trash cans on the left. I remember that much. Because I always would...
That scared me.
Because I would always forget and only remember that it was a left-handed trash can. Luckily that lady's gone, huh? You hope.
If I open a bathroom and she's in here, I'm done.
You can only actually see her reflection in the mirror.
Then explain why I left and she stabbed me.
Well, you have to activate her. Okay, so downstairs to the 3rd floor. We pretty much checked out everything on the 1st and 2nd. We just might need to run through those bathrooms real quick to make sure we check the boys' bathroom urinals. Or not urinals, stalls. Besides, yeah, if you turn the lights on. Okay, there's the weight. So it's only the ones with the left-handed trash can.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to step that far in. You can actually...
Oh, God. Why was she in the bathroom?
She was following you. She would have just popped up wherever you were standing at that point.
She was in the toilet. Is there anything in here?
This is the one that had the lady, and we got money in here and the pin out of the sink. So I don't think it's this bathroom. Okay, so go down to the end of the hall. Okay, you should hear a squeaky board. Do you hear a squeaky board yet?
No. There, I did.
Okay, now you need to run in a circle through the classroom and out and around and out and around till the board breaks. And I'm not sure, you might actually be able to just run back and forth in the hallway. I was being
Vomit
chased.
vision.
I was only being chased by the janitor when I broke the board. So I was trying to ditch him by running in circles.
Why is my heart beating?
Oh, because you're running, you're out of breath.
Oh, okay. I was scared.
So I said you might just be able to run back and forth across the squeaky board. You might not have to.
How many times does this take? I'm gonna pick this up first.
This is another ghost story.
Oh. I thought it was a thing. Find my body for me. The weather was so hot that it made it hard to breathe, and the cicadas would not stop chirping. The foreman in the charge of construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project, but he wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even hotter after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitude of the workers. However, he would agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and even if a worker happened to get heat struck, it would just make matters worse. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept soundly. Then something happened while everyone was in a deep sleep. A loud cracking sound echoed around campus. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from the nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. It was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realized that he had to check it out himself. The workers, who were debating whether to get up or not, were glad that the foreman had left without them. Suddenly the foreman yelled and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight. Where the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who worked in a local restaurant. From the chopped stump of her neck, red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept the mouth shut and moved quickly. It was the first time they had worked together so harmoniously. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what had happened. No one would ever know what had happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept on happening after the incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. This slowed progress on construction, and a rumor spread among the workers that there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then a pulley fell from the fourth floor and crushed a worker to death. While his body had been mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself in to the police, even though rumors persisted that the floating head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed despite the slow progress. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They say the head looked as if it had just been cut off the body, despite the fact that it had been put in the heat of summer for weeks. Is that what I'm finding?
Floating head ghost.
Oh.
But no, we still need to get this board to break. Oh, there it went. A one-sided love. Yeon-soon, a junior in high school, was happy to attend school lately because of the new Korean language teacher, tall and handsome. The new teacher also had a great personality. He never yelled or got mad at his students during his lessons, and he always stayed calm. Yeon-soon felt her heart race when the teacher complimented her on her writing. The teacher even noticed when she recently changed her glasses and told her that the new glasses suited her well. Just thinking about him made Yeon-soon jittery with happiness. Yeon-soon was really an average student, in fact. It would be more accurate to say that she was below average. She wasn't pretty or cute, nor was she good at academics or sports. She also gained weight in the last few years, and even her mother would nag her about losing some of it. She wasn't popular among her friends, and she was not particularly adored by teachers either. She was just a quiet student, always there in the same spot. That was how people around her would define her. Yeon-soon, too, knew that she was no one special and tried to keep her crush to herself. But as time passed on, she could not hold her growing feelings inside. She didn't even expect to date her crush or anything. She only just wanted to let him know how she felt about him. Yeon-soon worked up the courage and wrote an earnest letter. Next day, right before the Korean language class started, she secretly placed her love letter inside the attendance sheet. She could not dare to give her letter to him in person. As the time reached closer for the class to begin, her heartbeat went faster and faster. Finally, the bell rang and the class began. But the teacher who came through the door was not the Korean language teacher. It was the gym teacher, who she disliked the most. He said that because the Korean language teacher was running late, that he would be supervising the class. Yeon-soon felt a cold sweat. Many things raced through her mind. Would he call out attendance? Would he find my letter? If he did, would he just pretend he didn't see it? But the reality she faced was harsh. The gym teacher opened up the attendance sheet, found Yeon-soon's letter, and read it out loud to the whole class. The classroom soon filled with the snickering and jeering of the kids. The gym teacher then openly mocked her that even the fat, ugly kid yearns love just like everyone else. The disgusted looks and sneering from the class made her scared. Every single one of them was her enemy. She felt as if she had fallen into hell surrounded by demons. Right at that moment, the Korean language teacher entered the classroom. To Yeon-soon, he seemed like her savior. He was confused by the strange vibe in the classroom. The gym teacher, getting such a kick out of the situation, handed Yeon-soon's letter to him. Yeon-soon looked at him and hoped that he would calm the situation down and make things right. The Korean language teacher finished reading her letter and turned to see Yeon-soon. His face was twisted by a mixture of disgust, annoyance, and anger. It was as if he was looking at a repulsive insect. Her embarrassment and the sense of betrayal was too great. She killed herself that night in the school, but nobody spoke on why she really killed herself. She's the chubby girl that came charging at you in that one room when you opened the attendance book.
Okay. The really scary one.
The one that did damage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's all on this floor. So we just need to quickly run through the bathroom trash cans downstairs because we missed it, and then you can run back up and grab the seal.
Talisman.
Yeah, the
whatever.
talisman. And we'll be ready to move on.
And then we'll be ready for it to be done for the night.
Yeah. Remember,
This is
only
the
trash
right
cans on the
side
left.
toilet. This one doesn't even have a trash can.
So say, I'm pretty sure it's a girl's bathroom, but
No trash can, right trash can, left trash can.
okay, run back to the first floor.
Why is that shut?
Because we haven't been back down there since we met What's-Her-Face, and the janitor probably closed all these doors before.
Oh.
It's been a while since we've been on the first floor.
Oh, there it is.
Alrighty, so back up to the art room to get the talisman out of the art closet.
Is that the fourth floor?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Good thing I don't get motion sickness or anything.
This one? No, this is the bio room. I got it this time. So is it in the baby room?
Yeah, and there'll be a little statue you can pick up too.
I don't want to go in the baby room. Oh.
Now the baby's part of the statue.
Is there anything else in here?
Nope.
Earth, wind, fire, and air. Na na na. I don't remember the rest of the song.
Now Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Run back down to the second floor, and you'll put the talisman in and get a cutscene.
It keeps sounding like there's like a chainsaw. I'm like having some Dead by Daylight flashbacks.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So how soon is this janitor gonna get me? Will I have time to save?
Yeah, you'll be able to save.
So young! So young! Hey! So young Han!
So, this is another. Who are you ending up with?
I'll talk to her.
She's ignoring me again. If you're still chasing after her, you need to snap out of it. Really?
I
Just a
didn't mean to stalk her
coincidence,
all the
huh?
way into the next
She
building.
runs around like she's possessed or something. This whole school feels like it's been possessed or haunted or something. Ugh.
I'll ask her if she believes in ghosts.
School sure is old enough to have a few skeletons hanging around. There's a complaint box sitting in the new building reading room for students to voice their concerns and complaints. But I doubt any student ever solved anything by using it. And I'll bet all the teachers forgot that it was even there. The living all suffer. But don't you think the dead suffer more? Why does no one
It
listen
actually
to
looks like a
things I say?
mailbox on the 4th floor of the next building.
Wait a minute. Where is Ji Hyun?
Oh, just now. What?
Wasn't she
What?
with you
Wait, wasn't
before?
my friend with you?
I don't even know what happened to her. Did she run off?
Yeah, she abandoned you when that baby came bursting through the door.
Oh.
Come on! Why did you let her run off alone like that? You had better hope that nothing happens to Ji Hyun. I bet this whole thing is about So Young. That's why you don't even have a girlfriend.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Got something to say? Look, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I was just scared and frustrated myself. She probably went to the new building. I'm gonna go look for her. Catch you later.
Oh yeah, she went through this door that I just opened.
Well, yeah. And guess what? Now it's closed and she's gone. So through the windy hallway. Just be thankful you're not doing the ending where you have to chase that lady with the knife, crouch through here all... Not let her see you. While you follow her. And the labyrinth grows 5 times as long.
Oh good. That's it?
Yeah, there's one more ghost story, or one more ghost you can see, and since the next section's kind of long, you can run back in this hallway and do this one before you save.
So where am I going?
Going back like you're going to the other building. Back through the store. It's rumored that there is a maze in the basement of the school.
Of course there is.
That's what the janitors do in their free time.
They just set mazes.
Yeah, they're down there building it. So we're gonna walk through here. You can click on the scratches on the wall when you find them.
This might help.
Is that the
These?
scratches? No, or the other side.
Oh. Okay.
Now we're waiting. Do you hear the singing?
I hear jingling. And maybe some weird music.
It's gonna get closer. You can walk around, but we're waiting for it to get closer. The lyrics are actually pretty good, but oh, more scratches.
Why would I want to follow this? I hear it. Is she gonna hurt
chop,
me?
Chop, 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 chop.
Makes me think of Scissor Man. I'm just waiting for her to come sprinting around this corner.
Yeah, but you notice you're like making a big square.
Yeah, I
Short.
know. So yeah, is she gonna do damage?
Did I don't even hear her anymore.
Did I go past her?
Oh no, did she pop up and you didn't? She's invisible and she pops up and jumps up behind you.
Oh. Did I accidentally not get spooked?
Maybe because we can't hardly hear the song. But yeah, she gets louder and louder and then she comes up behind you and it's like says chop off her head.
Just go in.
But the door's back, yeah, so that was uneventful. That was
Yay.
actually the invisible ghost, and because we can't hear the background noises well, you totally blew it.
Haha. No spooks for me.
But since you got to run away from that, okay, go down the hall, and on your left is a saving board. Since you had to run away from the mannequin and the crazy lady in the bathroom got you, I guess that's okay. So this took you about as long as the first building. I will say that this building is a little longer, so it means you did a little better.
Yay. That's because I didn't die as much. Well, actually, no, I did.
You still died twice, right?
I think I died 3 times.
Oh. Did you save?
Yeah.
And go back to, alright, then you're done. Till tomorrow.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow around the same time.
To see a new janitor.
Mm,
And more ghosts.
more.
Much bigger building.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
See you later.